Okay, so we're hitting back and triceps, and this might be the last time we work out back and triceps, I guess, on the bulk, because I'm kind of wanting to start after this weekend. So after we hit quads, I don't know, I've been kind of just like, okay, well, honestly, I feel like it's a good time, but still thinking about it because I didn't want to do it for another week or two. So it's just like, I think you'll know for sure when you see the next video. I'll tell you what I decide. Because, yeah, I'm just like, I'm wanting to, but then I'm just like, I don't want to jump the gun too fast because, I don't know. But then I'm like, why not? So we'll see. I will for sure think about it more, and then you guys will know the next video what we decide. But this might be the last time, yeah, we train on the surplus. Well, technically second to last time, because I want to kind of do it after quads. So I guess, I don't know, I guess just thinking about it, I'm excited to just get started, honestly. So we'll see for sure. But yeah, ready to hit back, and I'm feeling way better than we did last time in the last video. Now I'm just like so eager just to get in the gym, and that's usually how it is. But like we all have our days, and yeah, it is kind of crazy, the big contrast though. I'm just like, man, like it's so weird that, I don't know, it is weird. But yeah, just super excited to get in there already. And man, someone has some crazy lights. They just parked in front of me, and then their lights are like kind of like, I don't even, what is it called when they're too flashy? I don't know, I feel like they're like buzzing. Anyways, I'm sorry, that's like distracted me. Well, maybe we'll just head in there. We'll just head in there and get started. I'm really wanting to, like, I don't know. That's why I told you guys, like, I progressed nice and slow for back. And so it's like kind of like hitting that plateau in a way. But I want to keep progressing, like strength-wise, but it's just been the same for a little bit. But I don't know. I guess, like I was telling you guys, back is my more stronger suit. So it's just like, I guess maybe it makes sense for it to like kind of plateau a little bit compared to the other muscle groups that I feel like had a lot of room to grow still. With picking the right, lifts that I liked and that I felt the most, and trying to figure that out for myself. But for back, it's always been a solid lift for that. So I feel like, I guess that's why, it's been staying, like it's consistently getting stronger, but very like slow, but progressively it's been on the right track. But I guess I'm just kind of bummed. I wanted to get a little bit more before we started the cut, but it is what it is. So let's go and see how today feels, and yeah, let's just get inside and get started. Okay, someone was telling me that they actually like cut their straps, because I was explaining to you guys like, no reason to like use all of the strap and then wrap it, and like honestly it's just making the grip harder for you because it's so thick, and you shouldn't rely like fully on the strap to be doing all that gripping anyways. But yeah, they were just telling me that they cut it, and I'm like, honestly, that's a smart idea. So I don't know, maybe I might do it. I just feel bad. I don't know if I just feel bad cutting it, but anyways, like we said, like, straps are useful, but they're not going to be doing all the work for you. So make sure you're still gripping. So go ahead. This will be the second working set. Okay, so those reps felt really nice. I actually lowered the weight and put one of these. So if your guys' machine has like those notches, because like sometimes, yeah, the jump is too much. And when it's too much, it's because it's like, yeah, maybe you can do like 8 to 10 with the weight. And when you do the next weight, it's like maybe 5 or 6, or at least in my experience. So I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know. And then you question if those were like solid, solid reps. So anyways, I'm just like, you know what, why don't I keep it at that notch one lower and then add just those extra like 5 pounds and see what it does. And honestly, that felt better. But yeah, just always I guess I'm saying don't always go by like too much by the weight. Obviously, like make sure you're progressing, but also make sure like you're making it like it just feels hard, but not so hard that you're not actually doing the full range of motion. Your form's off, because then what's the point? It's just gonna get sloppy, and So, that's just how I like going about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more set of these, and then we'll do some rows. Yeah, because I'm looking at it, it jumps by like 15 pounds. And, like I said, even just jumping 5 pounds, that'll do it, and that's enough. But, kind of wanting to add another like 5 or 2.5s. But maybe we'll do that for the next time we do flat pull downs, because that was the last set. But yeah, those feel good. And let's see if we find a row machine. Let's put this on. Wait, no, I put this on the right side. I'm like, what? Okay. So actually, I wanted to use this one because I feel, hopefully I'm in frame, honestly. The camera's kind of close because you guys are like in the walkway. So, or like I'm trying not to put you guys in the walkway. But anyways, I want to try this one out just because, like I told you guys, I want to get stronger with my back. And maybe I just didn't want to admit it because I love doing cable rows, and who knows, I guess that's why I'm trying it out, seeing what I think, because you're going to be able to pull more weight because your body's against something. And when we're with the cables, there's nothing we can really besides just like bracing ourselves. So I just wanted to try it out and try to use this and then see if, maybe we can get the back stronger and by using this, because I can actually like push against it. And I don't know. So we're going to try it out. Honestly, they feel good. I worked up to my working set. So it's going to be technically the first set, because the others, I did just a couple reps because I'm like, I think I add a little more weight. So they feel really good because they actually feel like a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm more tired just doing one side than I would be when I do the rows for like my 8s. But who knows? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just good to try something out for more than just once and then see how that goes. So honestly, these feel really nice. So we're gonna just start with the weaker side first. Okay, maybe I can actually add more weight, but we're trying something new, technically, because this machine, I'm not sure how much weight I can do, but I think those reps could be a little like heavier. Okay, then we'll do the other side. So I'm not gonna lie, if when we do use something we're embracing, against, sometimes I get a little too comfortable with this, just doing all the work, and I forget to brace and like be like upright. So I think that's why I do use the cables, because it automatically, like, you have to. And this one, you don't, like, it's almost like the straps, you get kind of like relying on something and then you're not actually doing the work. So, I mean, I have to remind myself, I'm like, hey, you still need a brace. You still need to be strong and upright, even though you have a pad here to help you. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll higher the weight for the next set. Yeah. Okay, so we added some more weight and we're gonna try it out. And I actually did see that my head was cut off, so hopefully this one's better. Wow. Okay. Still debating if I actually want to add more weight, but you know, I mean, regardless, they feel really good. So we will for sure just stick with this one for back days now. I mean, sadly, this is only like one machine, at least with the cables, there's like 3 of them. So hopefully it's open, but yeah, I can see it's progressing in this and, you know, we weren't really progressing with the cables, but they did do their part for as long as they did. And, you know, I do still really enjoy them. But you know what? Odd weight, we'll do this for one more set. And so even with this one, I'm trying to, you know, make sure I'm making these reps hard. So I did add a little bit more weight and they feel good. Okay, now that I think about it, I think I wasn't pushing myself hard enough for back. So, okay, we're on a good spot. I mean, that makes me kind of sad that I feel like maybe I really wasn't like, well, I mean, hey, it looks like the ones that I'm saying that with, I'm like able to really push against this and push, like pull more weight. And, you know, it's kind of hard to do that when you're just bracing. You can only do so much, I guess. But I mean, regardless, today's a really good workout and, you know, I'm enjoying it. So we can't beat ourselves up about things. And as long as we're feeling each time we're getting better, I feel like that's a great start. I mean, I don't know about start, but you guys know what I mean. Okay. Okay. I think that was the last set. Then we'll go do some rear delts. Okay, so I'm curious. Wait, this might tickle us. Okay, so I'm curious how this looks on camera because the feeling of it is interesting because so on my right, it feels extremely hard, but in a good way. Like I feel it and it feels nice. But this one just feels like it's just going through the motion. So it's honestly weird that it feels easy, but then I'm like, I don't feel it. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna look. Yeah, because I'm like, what's going on? So anyways, I mean, if they're both look the same, or maybe one's off, I mean, I don't know what to expect. I guess we'll see. I'll go ahead and do my set and then we'll see how it's working. But, I wanted to do these for rear delts just because I can easily progress by doing this because I'm like able to like be against something and then, really put on more weight and do that. But let's see what's going on. Okay, we'll see how that looks because I don't feel it's like technically easy on my left, but hard on my right. So I don't know what's going on. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we messed with it a little bit. I lowered the weight and I'm just like engaging more and then just making sure my rear delts are doing all the work. So I already did a set and it felt way better. So hopefully I can feel that again and we'll do this one. This will be the last set. So hopefully I wonder if it's gonna look any different. So I guess we'll both see that. Okay. Okay. So not gonna lie, I still feel it way more on my right. But then towards the end, I mean, even right now, my rear delt is like feeling more pumped than usual. So maybe we're on the right track. Curious to see how it's gonna look because it does feel different. So we'll see. I'm not like going too much back either because, it's kind of like I'm trying to have the same logic with back. Just because your arms go so back, are you really like squeezing or using your back? So I'm trying to think about like just feeling it, trying to feel it. So let's just, guess we'll just move forward with the workout. But yeah, I'm gonna see what that looks like though. Okay, so I know one of you was recommending I use like a rope because I was, not able, like my grip was like slipping and that was bothering me. But I tried the rope and yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to put this higher, but I feel like I miss the tension because I like when it's right here and I like that tension it gives me because when it's up here, I don't get that tension anymore. So I'm back to square one, but it's fine. Um, I'm not as sweaty as today, but sometimes that's unpredictable. Like I might be some days, but yeah, like I feel like I like that tension that having the cable here and when we're going like this instead of like having the cable here and then yes, maybe I'm using a rope, but I have to like have that higher. And then I kind of like I lose that tension. But anyways, that's why it's good to try things out. You never know, but it's worth like trying out. And I appreciate it because I think I would have liked it to work, but how it feels to me overrides the other stuff. But you know, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this be my last set. Okay, hopefully that was a good angle that you guys can see. I hope it was, I'm not sure. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. Well, yeah, those felt good. I don't know if I'm just in my head, but I don't usually use this cable, and I don't know why I feel like the other cable does feel nicer. But who knows, maybe it's just me. So we'll go into the next try. Even I have to like remind myself that I only have 6 working sets for each muscle group. So I was like, I technically only have 2 sets here, and I was gonna do you know, this is my last one. I was assuming I was like for 3 for some reason. So anyways, this will be the last set. Added a little bit more weight, which is interesting because it's like, well, you know what? It's not like we can really, this one's more compounded. You know, this one's very isolated when we're doing with the cables. So maybe that's why, because I'm just like, the one we're doing with cables, that one's do the same weight. But this one added more weight, but you know, because there's more things involved than just the tricep, but this one's also like, I just love this one for triceps. So let's go ahead and do the last set. Okay, that was good. Last set for this one. And we'll do 2 more on the next machine and be done with triceps. Okay, so this is weird. I was doing these 2 and I need to higher the weight. But yeah, like honestly, I don't even know, because that's why I'm just like, I technically went 2 notches more than usual. Felt like that was too much, but that the other one was a little too easy. So I don't know. So that's weird because the triceps are showing some progress. Okay, so this will be the last set, and then we'll go and do some posing. This felt good, like a nice feeling good. So that was a nice way to end it. So we'll go ahead and do some posing. And then, yeah, after we do posing, I actually do like doing some ab work. I include it with this one because it is one of like the more shorter workouts. So I'll go ahead and do that after the posing, and then, but I'll see you guys in the car after that. I was thinking when we do start the cut, when that is, it's either going to be in a week or so or a few days from now. But when I come at the end of the workout, you guys are going to like see me really red and sweaty. Well, yeah, because, we're going to be doing cardio. So, and I'll let guys know when we do start, like because like I am keeping the training the same. The only thing that's going to change is I'm going to be in deficit of calories. So, just eating less and cardio. And I'll explain like what that's going to look like. And yeah, so it was funny because I was talking to a girl and she thought that I was, already doing a cut or something. I told her, no, not yet, but soon. But she just wanted to ask like some advice because she was saying that she's trying to lose weight, but it's not like really, like I guess she's just, yeah, on a plateau. So I was just like, because I asked her if she like tracks and stuff. She said she doesn't. So it's like, I told her a big thing is just like being in a deficit, and then, yeah, cardio helps with that, so it's because like, you don't want to be eating so little that it just is like terrible because that's why, you implement cardio as well. But I was also asking her, I'm like, do you eat any fiber? Because she was saying that she's like rice and chicken. And I said, well, that sounds great, but like, do you have any fiber? Do you have any vegetables? If you don't, if you don't like vegetables, do you have other things like oatmeal or, other things that have fiber in it? And she was like, no, I don't eat any fiber. And I'm like, well, honestly, that is really important. And, I'm also like, disclaimer, I'm not a dietitian or anything. So, these are just things that I feel like, it's almost like eat your vitamins or, stuff like that. Like, fiber is important. So like, I feel like, yeah, it's easy to forget that because like even I forget that. It's just because I always eat the same things. But, realizing that, yeah, like I'm putting, certain amount of like fiber in my diet and I feel like that's important, So it's just like, even when you're eating in a deficit, like make sure you're eating your fiber. So she was just saying that she'll take that to consideration because obviously I couldn't really give her too much advice. I don't really know the lifestyle of what she does and all that stuff. But, I just told her, these are just little things that maybe will help a little bit. But obviously, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell someone something. Also, try not to like, and I think that's the thing too, is just like, I never like, if someone asks me, I never like telling anyone anything of what I think they should be doing, yeah, that makes me uncomfortable because yeah, I can't imagine. Like, because everyone has different goals and you can't always just go up to someone and assume that you know what their goals are. I mean, lifting a certain way, that's different. I don't know. I just never want anyone to feel uncomfortable, So if people want to know something, I feel like they'll ask. So anyways, like she was asking me, I hope I helped. She said I did, but I hope so because, I didn't get too much information and, I never want to like steer anyone in the wrong direction. But, yeah, because I guess I'm saying like, I know how that feels. Like, you're trying to reach a goal and then you're like, whoa, I'm not reaching it. Like, what do I do? Stuff like that. And also when you're doing a cut, like you will like hit plateaus a little bit, but then sometimes you just give yourself like a week or two and then you just drop that weight. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I feel like those that have done a cut and stuff understand like what I mean. And, if you do follow me through my cut, I feel like we'll like experience those things. They will come up and, and I guess you'll see what I do to like move forward. Either it's just like you just have to be patient because a lot of times you have to be patient and then you will drop the weight and then, just go from there. Like you're not gonna, and see, like these are things we can talk about. And also I'll love if you guys ask questions because maybe that's another thing too, is like, I never want to assume anything. Like, I just want to know, like, what do you guys want to know? And like, go from there, if anything, I don't know. So yeah, like, make sure you're having your fiber. I feel like that was the main thing that I wanted to put out there. But yeah, I enjoyed that workout. Like I said, it was just getting to me that I wasn't getting stronger and I knew I could. And so like me being able to with those like machines helping me, that made me happy. Because it's like I told you guys, I love doing the rows, the seated cable rows. I love them, but I wasn't progressing in them and it was kind of hard because like the more weight I put, like, I don't know, it was hard to stabilize myself. And, you know, maybe other people can do it. I guess I'm saying is just like, I want to try something a little different. And then maybe when my back is stronger and everything like is even stronger, like I can go back and it'd be fine. And actually I can like pull more weight, you know? And I think it's just all just trying things out and experimenting. I feel like that's also like the fun part. So I am going to stick with those machines for a little bit and see what I think. And then if anything, maybe stay with them. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes too, it's funny because I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate things. And at the end of the day, if you like it, you're progressing in it, that's great. You know, and I think that's all that I'm just trying to say is just like, you know what, I want to progress, but I also want to enjoy it. So a part of me was thinking like, oh, but I still enjoy it. But I'm like, those machines, I still enjoyed it. And so, you know what? Yeah, let's just stick with those and just move forward. But thanks for watching, you guys. And I guess we'll find out what I decide in the next video, if to follow through with the cut sooner or, you know, we'll just wait another week. We'll see. I don't know. I don't feel like that's also, yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I'll see you guys in the next video for quads. Okay? Bye.